Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to yet another episode of Dylan and Cam Clap Together. No, this is an episode of CHG's weekly recap in which CHG recaps their week. So we got half of CHG here today, and we're going to talk about what it's like in the life of a law firm owner. Before we do, a couple of announcements. We got a public happy hour, Friends of CHG, coming up March 13th. March. I also have a speech impediment.
Yes,
it's genetic. So it's a new month I've invented. Friday the 13th at Bay 13 Brewery in the Gables. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be the best band in Miami is going to be there. We're very excited for that. So live music, free drinks, and if you're not there, you're square. So we look forward to seeing you. I don't want anybody to forget, obviously you're watching this, you know we do personal injury, but I wanted to remind you all that we are your personal injury law firm for all of Florida, not just South Florida, not just Middle Florida, and not just North Florida, but all of Florida. And so if you know somebody who is hurt or injured in Florida and it was someone else's fault, you know, we'd love to talk to them and see if we could help them out. So with that being said, let's talk about what it's like in the life of a law firm owner for CHG. Dylan, what'd you get into this week, man?
This past week, really like every week.
Try and take over the world,
That's
Pinky.
right. Yeah, actually, I just got a pick here in the brain hat. It came in like last week.
Nice. Did mine come in with it?
It did not.
Oh.
But I guess I'll have to wear that on the next one. But no, this past week, like every week, a lot of calls and conversations with our co-counsel partners, talking to them about the work that they have on their desk, how best to, move cases forward. Again, not because they don't know how to do it, but just because it's nice to have that affirmation and really just some kind of assistance to kind of keep things moving in the right direction. Because a lot of the time when you're a solo in a smaller practice, you're only accountable to yourself, and sometimes you're more forgiving, and so you don't really adhere to those deadlines. You don't really kind of move the case as quickly as you otherwise could. But when you're working with a partner and a partner that can kind of leverage their resources, it really puts you in a better position to close cases faster and make a lot more money for your clients and really just get them the treatment and stuff like that they need. But so this past week's been a lot of that. Speaking with our co-counsel partners as the year is just getting started in 2026 to see what they have coming in the door and what we can kind of get closed for them this year. And then aside from that was really just kind of helping staff. And you think about what it's like to be a law firm owner. The conversations and that we have now as, let's say, the C-suite, quote unquote, me, Cam, Igor, John, with our staff and team of attorneys, it's just qualitatively different than it was before. Mm-hmm. We're not so entrenched in all the cases on a day-to-day basis, but it's really more about conflict resolution, difficult clients that might not really be able to see the proper analysis on their case, and then really how to have that conversation and frame it in a productive way so that they can make the best decision they can. And then just dealing with other sorts of administrative things, that we have kind of going on. But that was pretty much it. We've been going to a lot of different events, recently. And I have one in Palm Beach actually later on today, so that should be good, but it should also be long because it's going to be a good bit of traffic just to get up there. But yeah, that's been pretty much it. On the personal side, hockey.
Hockey.
I love it. And breakthrough, outside of the fact that I've been getting better and stuff like that, which I'm sure John would dispute. I've been having a little bit of lower back pain recently, and I knew enough to know there was referred pain, muscular, but I was starting to wonder.
You call it referred pain?
Referred pain, yeah. So referred pain, you have pain, let's say, in another part of your body that's causing pain in that particular joint, right? So a lot of the time people think that they have lower back pain, but really what it is their IT
emotional
band.
pain.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, something else.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's their IT band from tight quads, from sitting, no flexibility in their hips, etc., or their glutes. I'm sure John knows everything about the glute pain. And it would just kind of cause me some issues. Anyways, I've been doing a lot of foam rolling. I was getting concerned because the pain was kind of flaring up after every couple weeks. And I just turned 40 last year, turned 41 in March. And now that I've been foam rolling and stretching, I feel amazing. And it's showing on the ice, so that's good. But I've already taken up enough time. Cam, what'd you get up to?
Well, first I want to just thank you for giving us what we didn't know we wanted.
That's right.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You gotta live your best life, baby.
They say never be the client. On a personal note, I started physical therapy this week for a surgery I had, and unfortunately, nobody really to sue on my end, so I just got to grin and bear it. But it's kind of interesting going in and going through the rigmarole and the pain that all of our clients go through to one extent or the other, where they're in PT. So I started that up. I got an 8 or 10 week course ahead of me, but it'll be good. And then on the business side, just talking with co-counsel partners about how we can work with them on their goals for their business this year, and also had a couple of good wins for the cases that we brought in from those partners this past week. One catastrophic case that was brought our way, and so it's been going well, man. It's just 2026 is the year of kind of building on the foundation that we started in 2024 and 2025, and we're looking forward to just growing. But basically, the hardest thing I found in business is essentially being consistent. And so, you can have a big day or a big week or a big month, but can you stay consistent in your behaviors and your actions every day during the year? Because that's, it's hard, but that's what separates the big guys from the little ones. So we're hoping to grow and stay consistent. And with those platitudes out of the way,
the good ones from the bad ones.
The
big ones aren't necessarily the good ones.
That's true, but if you're good for long enough, you'll get big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't want to put value judgments here. We have certain goals we plan on hitting, and it's going to take consistency. Something I'm very excited about that I talked about earlier is spend some time this week getting the next happy hour ready. It's been too long since the best band in Miami has played. I know Dylan was complaining about it the other day. And so... oh, wait, Dylan's instrument. This is the one he's going to play at the... That's great. Dylan is picking the song he's going to play for the... or he's going to sing or play, who knows, for the band. So if you're looking forward to seeing Dylan come in and get some music on, then March 13th, be there, be square, 5:01 p.m., Bay 13 Brewery. Looking forward to it. The invite should go out in the next 1 to 2 weeks. So hope to see you there. Hope you're having a good week, and I hope you can stay consistent for this week.
That's right.
Anything you want to say?
No, that's it.
Cool. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.